So let's see what's going on with my Capricorns. This is going to be a general forecast, so take what applies and leave the rest. We have a lot of cards falling on the floor. So this Knight of Swords, let's talk about that. This is impulsive actions you may be feeling drawn to take. This could be you randomly deciding, you know what, I want to go ahead and quit my job. I want to go ahead and cut my hair. This random action is not limited to a specific thing, but randomly you want to do something nonetheless. This could also be you randomly hearing back from an air sign specifically, or someone who you haven't spoken to in a while. And through this interaction, things may actually go sour. You may be realizing that this person still hasn't changed, or it's just not a smart idea for you to start fresh with this person trying to come back around. Especially if when they initially ghosted you, they did not even give you a heads up. They just like disappeared. And now they're just trying to resurface. Some things may be said in an argument that can't be taken back. This doesn't have to necessarily be you who's saying it. This could be another person that says something to you and it triggers you and you're like, you know what? Hell no, I'm never talking to this person again. Somebody is going to say something that's going to trigger the hell out of somebody else and cause issues with communication. So a decision is finally made for you after being in this Two of Swords energy for a long time. This is like you forcefully being, how do I put this into words? This is you being forced to make a specific decision, or a decision is made for you. So where you've been conflicted on if you're going to stay in a relationship, for instance, that decision may have been made for you by this person choosing to take a step back or them blocking you. Where you've been already having verbal clashings with your person, you guys are going to be feeling like you're walking on eggshells essentially during this time frame to stay away from arguing, especially if you're dealing with the Virgo. A lot of you are also going to be looking at how you can make personal changes within your career with the Six of Pentacles. Whenever I see this card, this is imbalances. A lot is being given out, and in return, a lot, or not a lot, but barely anything is being returned back from the amount of effort, time, energy, even finances that may be being put out. So a lot of you are starting to realize the value of your finances and your time by seeing that you can't just be giving your money out to projects, to things that don't reap any money back or any benefits back. And same thing with connections, personal connections. Are you the one who's taking the biggest effort to make your personal relationships work, and you're not getting anything in return because of that? If so, this is you guys needing to value your time a little bit more. Things are still not changing in regards to a earth sign that you guys are dating. And I also see Scorpio energy a bit. For some reason, this person isn't getting better in terms of their approach with things, or you still can't trust this person. If you're wondering, no, you cannot trust this person still. Some of you could be having like a hard time completely shifting your diet or like your food intake. It could be a struggle, especially if you're trying to go from either eating a whole bunch of junk or eating meat and then trying to go to more so a plant-based lifestyle. It is a bit of a struggle, but a lot of you are doing this for personal health and to feel a lot lighter energy-wise. Give me 2 more cards for my Capricorns. So things surrounding your either childhood or children may come up. This could be the energy surrounding you and your child's father. you guys still fighting with each other, and there's still being a hard time getting this person to not give you a hard time or to be defensive. It's either you're defensive towards them or they're defensive towards you. But either way, things are rocky within that relationship. And there could be like this passive aggressiveness that comes up within your next interaction with them. Ooh, we have moon energy, and then we also have transformation. So if you're into astrology, you already know that we have a Aries full moon that's taking place today, October 20th. And this moon energy could be a big catalyst for the personal decisions that you're making. With this Aries full moon, you could be wanting to take initiative on making certain changes. And then also with transformation being here, this is that Pluto and Capricorn energy that is squaring the Aries full moon in a sense. So that's interesting how the moon energy came up. Let's read this briefly. It says, surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you feel confused, the fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that the peace of mind is possible. And then when we're dealing with the moon, we're dealing with emotions and feelings and intuition. So during this time frame, you may find yourself a little bit more emotionally irritated or in your emotions in general. And with any sort of intuitive gut feelings that you have, really listen to them because it's really potent during this time frame. And then I also have transformation. So, of course, this is about changes, much needed changes that are overdue. And it says the fairy tells you to surrender to transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Let's keep going. Capricorns. So a lot of you are actually meant to come here and be an inspiration to certain people within your life. This could be you being an inspiration career-wise to your children, or you being an inspiration in some way. Again, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, but an inspiration to certain people within your personal life, or even people that you may not know, from people who have some sort of talent or something that they put on display. You may be inspiring people around you more than you may even be aware of. I also see like slight jealousy. Some of you have people who are like following you on social media who don't really mess with you like that, but they like to see what you post so that they can be all up in your business. Okay, you may be inspiring them too. There's also going to be a need for you guys to make sure that you're not tapping into this lower vibrational energy of letting people take you out of your character or make you angry. You could feel like during this time frame, somebody needs to really feel your wrath and you need to lay into them. Again, that could be the Aries full moon energy that's making you more aggressive or more like on it. But understand that calm or staying calm is not a weakness, literally. You don't have to respond with anger or out of a place of anger just because people try to bring you there. And last card we have, it says follow the golden rule. This feels like you guys needing to follow your own personal moral compass. Like you guys know what you will and will not accept. So anytime that you start to kind of waver in that or kind of twist and bend your boundaries for others, there's a need for you to follow your inner morals and not like push them off to the side, because a lot of you, let's be honest, you've done that recently and it's come back to haunt you. And at this point, you guys do need to be a lot more aware of who you let cross your boundaries. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective. If you took something from this reading, definitely thumbs it up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.